Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Collective Stream YouTube channel. Hope you guys are all doing very well tonight. So tonight, I basically reflecting on what happened today. I dodged a bullet because I went to meet a seller today in a Hong Kong local platform, Carousell. If you guys are aware, it's a pretty dominant selling platform in Hong Kong and in Singapore. Might be available in other parts of Asia, but think of it as like Craigslist, or if you're from Canada, like Kijiji. And then if you're in Australia, like Gumtree. Basically, I wanted to pick up on some more Van Gogh Pikachus because I see it as a card that's so popular right now. It sells very well in card shows, and I wanted to go just buy more Van Gogh. And to be honest, I'm very upset and kind of I'll tell you why. Also a little bit disappointed because of what happened today. And the long story short is the person agreed to meet me today at the train station, and I inspected the card and I got the cash ready, and I thought this seller had a 5-year seller's profile, so it wasn't a new account, and then he had 5-star reviews, so I gave him the benefit of the doubt and went out to meet him. But upon inspecting this is a legitimate Van Gogh Pikachu. Upon inspecting the card, I noticed it was something felt off, with the coloring of the card, with the label, and also his backstory didn't really make sense. So I'm still quite upset, and I feel bad because I could have done more in my circumstance to bring more awareness to this situation by taking maybe a picture of the fake slab, and then now I can potentially share it in the local groups to tell people to be more cautious of this seller and that serial number. But today's video is basically going to be talking about how I almost got scammed of like 1,000, nearly 1,000, like $900 to $1,000 was his asking price, which is below market value. And then I know, like people, there's no free lunch in this world. If it sounds too good to be true, normally it is. And today it turns out to be the case. But I have been watching some of the YouTube content lately, and then I know that Pokevault, which is someone that I really respect, running very good YouTube channel and selling stuff, and just a straight up guy. He got scammed on 2 purchases, and it totaled over $7,000 on his web store basically. And then now news are coming out that other sellers have been scammed by the same person, and yeah, who knows, like maybe someday he'll get caught, and there's gonna be karma in this world. But it's also upsetting for me because to actually encounter a scammer face to face, and then to have the audacity to lie to me in the face, that kind of ruined my day. So in this video, before I begin, that 3-part video. Okay, so first part, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened in more details. Secondly, I'm gonna tell you the giveaways of the PSA slab, so hopefully you guys don't get scammed yourself moving forward. And then third is mitigation. So what can you do to protect yourself in this circumstance? Because $1,000 US is not a small amount of money for working people, and like it's a lot in the hobby. Like when like $1,000 back then when I started, you can almost buy like a case of booster boxes. And then now with the overheated market, or the super popular Pokemon market, one slab can cost thousands of dollars, right? So that's why it's attracting a lot of thieves and scammers to enter the hobby with malintent. And then today I just saw it hands-on, so I'll tell you guys more about it. And before I start the story, I also want to just a quick plug is I want to grow the channel to $2,000. I'm still thinking about the money right now. Sorry guys. I want to grow the channel to 2,000 subscribers, and then this is not a scam. I don't scam people in this hobby. I never want to scam anybody. You guys will get a case fresh Paldea Evolve from me, and then all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and win the lucky spin once we hit 2,000, right? So please, this one again, not a scam. When I first started this hobby, I got scammed on Carousell again. I went to the police station to file police report, but then the police just kind of, I wouldn't say they kind of like laughed at me, but then they kind of thought, I think in their head, it's like, what do you want me to do about it? This is like petty crimes. You know, you lost $200 buying cardboards. You know, what am I supposed to do? Like help you chase the robber and like send him to jail? Yeah, but I was so angry because when I first started, I started with Sword and Shield, and then I wanted a Sun and Moon booster box. So then I found a quick detour. Sorry. When I found the seller, and he sold me 2 booster boxes, and then at that time those Sun and Moon boxes were a bit older, and I didn't know how to differentiate between Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon. So then I bought it, and I got home. I will plug some pictures from my old iPhone, and then show you guys. You know, it was so off because I bought real Sword and Shield booster boxes, right? So I compare the width of the fake one to the real one, and then it's like this thick. And then like all the packs are all wrong, and then basically it's just straight from like AliExpress or something, you know, like fake counterfeit proxy cards. You know, I hate the word proxy. Just call it what it is, fake cards, like freaking fake cards. Yeah, so F that guy. Never got caught. I texted him, and then he said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I didn't know they were fake." Yada yada yada. Yeah, like it's just bullshit, you know. So anyway, today I went to meet the guy, and I wanted to add, you know, more Van Gogh to my personal collection, like this one, and maybe I can tell you the signs. Okay, so gave him the offer. He told me to meet at a certain spot in Hong Kong, and I said I got some errands to do today. Can you come meet me instead? And that's good in hindsight, because if I drove my car, wasted the gas money, wasted my time, and drove all the way to meet him, which took would have taken me about 20 minutes to half an hour to reach him, and then he shows me that the damn card is a fake, I would have gotten so much more angrier than I am now, because he actually came to meet me instead. The seller that I was talking to, claims that he needs to go to the airport, and then I'm like, oh, okay, if you're going to the airport, then how about I will try to meet you, or if you cannot meet me personally, can you send maybe your helper or your like a family member to give me the Van Gogh Pikachu? And then he said, okay, yeah, I'll send my younger brother, and then he'll come to the train station to hand it over to you. Then I'm like, oh yeah, thanks, much appreciated. Then 15 minutes later, some guy shows up in a black tee. He looks to be in his young 20s, and he was wearing a mask. So, and then in hindsight, it makes a lot of sense, because these scammers, you know, they just want to be, you know, discreet. They want to be like fly under the radar, right? So then he was wearing a mask. Didn't get a full look at him, and then he handed me. He's like, oh yeah, my older brother told me to come and meet you, right? And here's the slab. Then I held the slab, and then because I am a seasoned collector, so I picked out some of the signs right away. The card is a very lackluster color. Looks more dull in person. And then I'll give you the dead giveaway. So number one, I need to cover some of my stuff. So number one, the PSA, you see the laser engraving, it's right above the Pikachu. That in a real PSA slab is quite distinct, and there's 2 tone, you know, it splits in the middle. I'll try to indicate it with the post editing. The fake slab is just, you know, a singular color, a little bit blurry. That's giveaway number one. The second giveaway is the PSA in the top border. I'm gonna use a lower value slab now, because I don't want to get my PSA slab, you know, copied, serial number. So you guys need to get this right away if you guys don't have it. It is a UV torchlight, and then it will be able to, when you scan, you know, dollar bills, there's a lot of the security features. When you scan the, can I get it to show? It's gonna pick up on camera. But basically, when you guys, you see the PSA, yeah, I think it's picking up. You see when I shine the torch, the top border has a PSA in security feature. There we go. So then the fake slab, that PSA security feature should only show when you shine the light on it. But then when I was inspecting the card, the PSA engraving was already clearly visible. So now I'm like, hey, that's not right. So that's the second giveaway. The third giveaway is the card itself. You know, not only was it lacklustering in color and contrast, but then the centering was completely effed for a PSA 10 card. The centering was actually, you see this one, like, you know, I know some people they crap on PSA saying that, you know, there's too much leniency on the centering, but then this one is pretty spot on. The fake card is funny. It's freaking tilted, you know, it's like rotated clockwise a little bit. So it was not only off center, it's tilted, you know. So I'm like, there's no way that can be a PSA 10. And then what else? The back of the slab also looked weird, you know, with all the security engraving. So this, can I get it to pick up on camera? Let me see. There should be some security features. Basically, I'm not, just do your own research online. There's many articles teaching you guys how to tell apart, you know, a real PSA and a fake one. So that was the last giveaway. And then I was holding the slab in my hand. I'm like, all right, this slab is not real. This guy's wearing a mask, and then your story makes no sense. And the person that actually met me, he cannot really regurgitate what this person was saying. So then there was a disconnect in their story. So that's another red flag. So in the end, I feel bad because I should have taken a picture and then with the serial number, then I can release it and have a widespread awareness on do not buy this slab. And I also feel bad because somebody's actual serial number got stolen, and then now it's probably gonna be mass printed on labels. And yeah, that kind of got me a bit upset. But lastly, so to end the story on how I handled the situation. So it was a fake slab, not much I can do about it. And I just told him, yeah, I'm not going to be buying this, and I think you know why. And then he kind of looked at me eye to eye, and I think he felt the guilt. And then I said, yeah, I'll let the seller know, or your older brother know, but I'm not buying this. So yeah, bye. And then he was like, oh, okay, bye then. And then, yeah, so isn't that very weird? Like, if you are not guilty, and then you travel 20 minutes to a train station to sell a legitimate product, and then you have the buyer go like, oh yeah, I'm actually not going to buy this now because it looks off to me. If you're holding a real product, right, you're going to be screaming at the buyer, like DKLM, like for Cantonese speak, DKLM, I came here all the way, and then you wasted my money, like pay me back, you know, like wasted my time, wasted my money, and then like, you know, like greetings to your mother, right? He didn't do any of that. He was just like, oh, okay, and then I walked off because I don't even want to waste time to talk to him anymore. But in hindsight, I should have taken a picture, and then but then I also was hesitant because I don't know how much information I should release to a public platform such as YouTube. But if you guys are in Hong Kong and you guys, I'm still debating. I'll see if I will put up his username later in post editing. But yeah. So that's my encounter, and then luckily I didn't get scammed, but I feel really bad because this person now is walking away with that slab in hand, and then he's just trying to scam people 24/7. And yeah, it's a good source of income for these scammers, right? Because $1,000 per day selling a slab that costs maybe like $10 or $20 to make. And then, but think about all the heartbreaks that the victim is gonna feel, right? Like, cause if you go to the police station, they're not gonna give a shit about you. And I've been there, right? I filed a police report. I got a reference number. I even sent the reference number to the person who scammed me with the booster box, and then he just basically just didn't respond because I was like, yeah, I filed a report. If you guys, if you are a honest human being, you should return the money to me, and then I'll give you back the products. And then it's just fallen on deaf ears, right? So I really feel bad for the Pokemon collecting scene right now because so many scams are surfacing, and they are not small changes because people are getting more and more savvy, and they are after, you know, they're coming out for blood, you know, they're coming out for your blood in forms of the high big ticket items, right? So $7,000 for a Pokevault. I think another YouTuber, Shiny Vert, also came out and said he lost like a couple $1,000s. And then the really bad one was Jar Charm Collectibles, because he was trying to buy his first Chinese card, and his first, or I don't know if it's his first Chinese card, but then he was trying to buy the limited edition Mew EX, the one with the 1,510 copies, going for, you know, $5,000-$6,000 raw. And then yeah, and he lost $3,000 buying a very good fake card. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, take a look at how insanely good those counterfeit Chinese cards are right now. So they're like super clones, akin to the super clones of Rolex watches, right? So yeah, like coming up to the end of this video, I wouldn't say I'm gutted because I feel fortunate that I was able to pick out the fake slab and I didn't ended up paying for it. Because imagine if I was working, which sometimes I'm working in Hong Kong, and then I will maybe send my family member to get a slab for me, and then that will have been like, oh geez, like like I get angry at my family member for paying cash because I authorized it, I delegated them to do it for me, right? And that also shows the importance of just do the high value face-to-face trade, meet the seller yourself and inspect it very, very carefully, because nowadays there's just so many new stuff that's being faked, and it also makes me fatigued sometimes thinking about it. I have all these products that I need to sell in the future if I want to, for some reason, quit the hobby, or I want to realize the gains, and then it's gonna be difficult. With if the state of the hobby is there's so much counterfeit out there, and so much scammers out there. Yeah, but that's a different topic for a different video. But today, yeah, I just want to say, let me know in the comments if you guys have encountered some, maybe, yeah, I'll share your stories. I'll read them one by one. And lastly, I should talk about how to mitigate the risk. So first of all, go on Amazon, or just if you're wherever you are, buy this thing. This is gonna save your bum. Buy this thing and just bring it, even to car shows. You never know. Even car shows, there'll be fake singles and fake slabs. Then secondly, protect your serial numbers when you guys are selling the grails. So like I say, like if it's just like something in the region of $50 to $100, like a Japanese slab or whatever slab, then the risk of somebody taking your serial number is relatively low, as opposed to if you guys are selling the high-end, ponchos, or selling like the chase cards from Sword and Shield, the alternate art, right? Because those are getting up there, right? So with an increase in price, it comes a equally high risk of your card getting faked. So protect your assets, so I guess that's the key takeaway. And then I just feel I feel really bad for those that got scammed, and then I've been there, and then the thing is, this person just keeps on going out he's gonna do this again and again, and somebody eventually is gonna fall victim. So that's my biggest upset for the day is I should have done something more in terms of taking a photo, or maybe calling the police, maybe, or yeah. My friends actually punched the guy in the face, but I don't want to get charged for assault, and I wasn't that angry yet at that time to punch somebody in the face for over Pokemon cards. But yeah, I do feel bad that this happened today, and I hope it doesn't happen to you wherever you're located. Because we work so hard for this hobby. We work hard to get paid. And you just want to spend something to have some enjoyment, right? Yeah, and I've heard stories like, parents want to buy a slab for the kid or for the loved one, and then they ended up buying a fake card. I mean, like, that's just we don't need that stuff in this hobby, right? So yeah, just gonna end the video before the 20-minute mark. If you guys have stories, let me know. If you guys liked this channel's content and want to listen more on Pokemon analysis, fraud prevention, scam prevention, and the outlook for the newer sets. I know Mega Evolution is dropping tomorrow in Japan, and there's gonna be a lot more exciting news to kind of wash the negativity of this video off. So yeah, more stuff are coming, and very exciting stuff will come to this channel as well. So please give me a like, subscribe. It really helps out the algorithm. So far, if you have made it so far to the video, then really appreciate you. 80% of the watchers of this channel, they are not subscribers. Yeah, so really want to pump those numbers up. And I'll see you guys in the next one with a lot more better videos on the way. So take care, stay safe out there, protect your Pokemon slab, and we're better than this. Don't become a scammer. Get a real job. Don't be a scalper. Just do some good for the world, right? Okay, so take care and stay safe out there. Take care. See you next one.